Basically,
If you told my grandparents that someday this would be happening, they would not have believed you.
Impossible.
All right, Bailey.
Well, let's get the show started. Welcome to a new episode of Off the Track, On the Record, where we talk about some of the newest and greatest and not so greatest events going on in the history right now. So, without further ado, let's get the show started. Off the Track, On the Record. So welcome to our second episode of Off the Track, On the Record, where we just talk about, just stuff that's going on and kind of just random topics. Basically, guys, you're getting a look into our brains and what happens on a normal practice day, where we talk about stuff. But this is a little more, I guess, filtered, if you want to say. But never mind that.
A little.
So our first interest today is, I guess each episode we'll just find out a little bit about each person. So let's start with Brady. And Brady,
why are we doing a character study now? We did movies last time.
I just want to know something about you guys. So let's see. This week we're gonna find out what your favorite food. That's a nice way to start.
This is turning out to be the worst.
This is an easy one for me. Mac and cheese, bro.
Ooh.
But not like the Kraft kind, like the homemade kind.
The Kraft kind is the best, though.
That's big facts.
What, really? Not.
That's just wrong, Ryan.
See, I just don't
You're
like mac
wrong.
and cheese in general. So.
Well, that's also
The Kraft kind, it's easy to prepare. You can buy lots of it
No, just
in
'cause-
bulk, and
no,
it will
no,
survive an apocalypse.
We're
Yeah,
not
but
talking about that. We're talking about the best tasting. You're not
There's
talking about
plenty of occasions where like Kraft mac and cheese would be really good, but
Yeah.
like your favorite food is not one of them.
Yeah, that's like saying
if I'm on a camping trip or something, it's good compared to what else I'd be able to cook. But like in my house, you can definitely do better.
Yeah, Ryan, by your logic,
I would agree with that.
canned foods are the best foods. Is that your favorite food, Ryan? Canned foods? Because they can survive an apocalypse. They're
I
easy.
do like potato chips, but no, I think my favorite food would have to be like I really enjoy ribs or like fried chicken. Just I like a lot of fried.
But can
food,
they
which is
survive
kind
the
of not
apocalypse?
good for me. Yeah,
Well, you can
they have
have
lots of preservatives.
you can have chickens that survive the apocalypse because they're
Ryan,
radioactive.
what about cheesy bread?
Cheesy bread, it's a staple.
Is that a Domino's specific thing, or do other people do cheesy bread too?
Cheesy bread is a pizzeria type thing.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing on the Domino's?
Yo. Hold on. Yo, remember the time that Domino's Pizza was good?
I
It's
thought
always
they,
Me neither.
Hey, it's
I
Domino's
thought
Pizza is still
they
good.
did this
Like,
big advertising campaign where they
They revitalized
hey,
it.
we don't
got a
suck
new
anymore.
recipe, and then they got
Check
that
it out,
guy,
guys.
I don't know why you're hating Domino's right now,
who's the guy
Colin.
that always advertises with Domino's. Or no, that's Papa
That's Papa
John's.
John's.
Never mind.
No,
The Domino's
Papa
is
John's,
the
for the record, is not very good pizza, but Domino's and Pizza Hut are like comparable. Pizza Hut is more like as far as fast food pizzas go. Like Pizza Hut is,
Pizza Hut is good, but that's more like a buffet
it's
style.
greasier and buffet style, but like Domino's is like they got a little bit of garlic on the crust.
I like Domino's.
It's
I like
really good.
Domino's.
I've never had Pizza Hut because they put lard in the crust. Little known fact.
That's why it's so
So
greasy.
it's not kosher,
Mm.
unfortunately.
That is not something that anybody else would know.
Yeah.
I
Unless
have
they had
know
to
these
study the
things.
ingredients.
Yeah, I have to know these things.
All right, Colin. What's your favorite food?
I hate to piggyback off of what Brad said, but I don't have like a favorite food off the top of my head, but I will definitely say that homemade mac and cheese with breadcrumbs, that's
like a
pretty
casserole?
banging. Yeah, like
Okay.
that's pretty tough to beat. I hate to.
Not Kraft mac and cheese.
No, not Kraft mac and cheese. Are you kidding me?
Sorry,
no.
Farmer. All right, Farmer. You said yours was.
All right, yeah.
Like ribs or fried chicken or even crab legs. I like a lot of like meat.
Mm.
It's kind of not a request, but
I've never been a fan of crab.
I like crab.
Still don't get it.
Crab's
Like-
okay.
I've never had
Lobster's-
crab
lobster's
before.
better.
Also not kosher.
Yeah,
Or
because
lobster.
everybody dips lobster in butter. It's
Alright,
just
so
like
You dip crab and butter too.
All right, Max. Then you can have a lot of these things because they're not kosher. But what's your like go-to food?
Okay, well, this one is a pretty broad category, but cheese in general. I've been to a lot of places. I've had a lot of different cheese. It was all good, or mostly good. There was some that was a little
Wow.
strong for me, but for the most
Very
part,
specific.
cheese has been my favorite. Also, my mom makes this red beans and rice dish, like a Cajun style, that I really like.
How do you feel about like fresh mozzarella? Like, would you like that cheese?
Yeah, I like fresh
10
mozzarella,
out of 10.
I guess.
Can
that's
somebody
bad.
give me their best like pizza, like throw the mozzarella on throw the Parmesan
Like
on
best
it.
combination.
Give me an
of
accent.
pizza.
No, give me an accent.
That's what I thought he was gonna ask for.
Oh no.
That's
This is
good.
turning out to
This
be
is a Ryan
this
thing.
is
This is
turning out
definitely
to
a
be
Ryan thing.
Farmer, you are slobbering at the mouth right now.
Oh man,
Yuck.
I'm not sure if I can really do
Some
an Italian
expensive
accent.
equipment, don't I?
It's just kind of like I don't really know. I couldn't do it.
All right,
He's
well,
camera shy. In
Aren't we
private,
all?
he would definitely do it.
Yeah.
He would have done it already.
Oh,
come on,
Max,
Farmer.
I have a question for you,
Don't
Max.
trash
What's
your
your opinion on spicy foods?
I love spicy food. I
Max
got family
breaks
in
a-
New
Max
Orleans.
breaks a
I
sweat.
live and breathe spicy food.
It's not true.
I just have to
Max,
have a change.
no,
of clothes
let the
afterwards.
record let the record show that Max gets like sweats on his upper lip when he eats Takis or Takis, whatever they're called. Takis.
let the record
I-
show
Max
Colin
breaks a
can't
sweat.
pronounce Takis.
Oh,
Or Takis.
oh, Farmer! Wow, that wasn't the point at all.
Taco.
Taco.
Nah, like I don't know. Cheetos has like a whole line of like spicier than
Flaming
normal.
hot Cheetos.
No, but they got flaming hot. They have like jalapeno.
He thinks
They have like sriracha Cheetos.
He
Like
thinks Cheetos are spicy.
the spicy
they
Cheetos
have
are
spicy
spicy.
Cheetos.
Yeah.
They're not as spicy
I had a
as
near-death experience with
anything else.
spicy Cheetos.
I
It
can
had
think
no
of
water.
I can think of so many things that are spicy. Max, have you ever bitten into a chili pepper?
No.
I have bitten into a chili pepper.
Please,
that's
that's not-
that's spicy. That is-
Okay, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying that Cheetos are also spicy.
I remember.
you ever
I
licked
remember one
fire?
time. No, all
That's
right.
the
Listen to this.
question.
Ready? I remember
That's
one
real
time in
spicy.
8th grade, Jared Shiner brought a bag of red jalapeno peppers to
Yeah,
soccer
to
practice,
say-
and everybody was
yes.
taking turns taking bites out of them, and that is pain. Trying to run around.
Shout out to Jared Shiner if you watch this show.
Yeah, Jared Shiner.
Definitely
if you're
listen-
watching-
Listen to this podcast.
If you made it to the 6th minute of this podcast, congratulations.
Yeah, that's true.
Seems
Okay.
like a pretty standard podcast joke. They always joke that no one ever listens to the podcast.
Well, we're falling kind of pretty. We're falling pretty short right now as far as.
No, I mean we're starting to get better here because like
This is what happens
it's
when
kind
you
of like
don't
a
pick
work in
topic,
progress,
Bailey.
man.
We end up talking about cheese for 40 minutes.
Okay. First
Bailey,
of all,
what's
the
your favorite
food
food?
thing was good.
What's your favorite food,
Well,
Bailey?
okay, let's see. My favorite food, I like Italian stuff. So like pizza, pasta.
Is that why you had me do the accent or attempted to?
No,
have me do the
I just
accent?
thought you'd do it. See, Farmer would have actually done it in a real situation, but he's too shy right now.
Parmesan.
That was
Bailey,
terrible.
you're a big Little Caesars
I'm
guy,
geeking.
right?
Little Caesars, I will eat any kind of pizza you put in front of my face.
Even Little Caesars.
Little Caesars is a staple at my house. We have a lot of people at my house, so
That's
it's kind of like
true.
just like a cheap sort of
You remember?
option.
You remember during indoor season when we came back and we went to Little Caesars
From
and
Penn
everybody was
State.
just from Penn State and everyone's
Yeah.
just grumping.
Bailey and I have
Everybody had
a
their own box.
Bailey and I have a tradition. I guess it's 2 years going on now. We on the way back from Penn State, we get a Little Caesars pizza.
That's right.
We
We
eat
eat the whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
then
gonna chop
last
on-
year, Bailey dumped his entire iced tea all over the back of the bus.
That's true.
It
Big
went the whole way
facts.
down. Colin, you weren't even there. I don't know what you're
I've
talking
heard about it every single time.
Yeah, I
was
think
like,
we got sheets that day when you guys.
I've
got
heard that
it.
story
Yeah,
multiple
Little
times.
Caesars is the
It's
way to
fun.
go. It's $5 for an entire pizza.
No, but it's like cardboard. You're eating cardboard.
I won't chop
Ryan,
on the
Sheets
quality
is not good.
of
Sheets is
Little
not
Caesars
good.
because the price is right, but I can chop on their advertising campaign because it was weird.
I mean, remember the moon?
Yeah, the moon. From do that impression.
Pizza
Pizza
time.
time.
In case you guys aren't
Oh,
sure
God.
what that is, which is like me, I'm gonna. include
I
it.
have no
You've
idea
never
what's
seen-
going
you've
on.
never seen
I don't
that
know if this is-
commercial?
I probably have
I
said.
don't
The
know if
father,
this is
father and son, you know, it really pulls at the heartstrings, and then he's like, "Dad, look at the moon." You can't see me pointing, but I'm pointing up at the moon. And then the moon has like a person's face on it, and it's like pizza time.
I think a
And
pizza.
yeah,
That's
they get
bizarre.
Little Caesars pizza.
That's really weird.
I think
I don't know
I
if-
think that's the point. I think that's the point. It's not supposed to be.
Yeah, it was on a budget, just like the pizza is. But sometimes there's a time and a place for that.
I don't know if Caruso's Pizza is like a chain across the United States, but I know that like I can think of there's one in Marietta, and then there's one in Delaware, near the beach.
That
That's
might
definitely
be
But
two
I-
different-
That's
There's
definitely
two
no-
different
Okay,
cruises.
yeah,
You're
no,
probably
but that is
thinking
true.
Grotto's.
Yeah, Grotto's,
Grotto's
is good.
pizza.
I am
Grotto's
thinking
is
of
good.
Really, you think
Grotto's
Grotto's
is
is good?
good.
Colin's got that real thin
we
sauce.
had an ordering. We ordered Grotto's Pizza when we were down at the beach one time, and it was just like the worst pizza we have ever had, and it just was like.
I think that's
so-
just because I think.
And now my
I guess
aunt
it's
and my
overhyped.
grandparents
I think Grotto's
refuse
is a
to.
little overhyped.
No, but that wasn't what I was. What I was trying to say was I live and die by Caruso's Pizza. Caruso's does great everything.
I like how we talk about
That's
pizza every episode.
banging.
No, we didn't talk about pizza last.
Yes,
Best
we did.
poli-
We talked
best
about
pizza?
ham and
Oh yeah.
A&M Sicilian pizza. It's the best pizza out
What is
there.
that? A&M?
Where is
Yeah,
that?
that's
I
in
cannot offer.
Mannheim. It's like right
What
in the,
about,
right
is
in the
that
square.
where they do the grandma's pie?
No idea, but I
Okay,
know they
that's
make
like-
really
That might
good
be
Sicilian
Venice.
pizza.
I don't know. It's in Mannheim. It's like right down, like down here. If you keep going down Harrisburg Pike, and then like there's that interruption in Harrisburg Pike, but then you keep going.
This place is right in the square
By
in
Rita's.
Mannheim.
Are you talking
No,
about?
it's right like the square, like in Mannheim Central. Like, the square.
Okay,
there.
I'm talking. I guess I'm still east of that.
You,
Or,
Yeah.
you talking township?
No, Mannheim.
Not a sponsor.
Mannheim, like they got the Ritas there.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. I know what you're talking about.
There's good pizza there. Best pizza I've ever had was still Minio's Pizza in
Pittsburgh.
Squirrel Hill. Right on. I don't remember the street, but I grew up eating Minio's Pizza.
I forgot to go there when I visited Pitt, and Max won't forgive me for it.
I would have to say Grotto's is by far my favorite.
Really?
Yes, it was
That's
really
one of the
good.
dumbest things I've ever heard.
That is.
It was really good.
Farmer
That's a hot
Farmer,
take.
I,
That's
but
a
I
hot
think
take.
Farmer, I think you have a very specific taste. Like I
He
don't
likes
think
thin
you have
sauce.
very.
What did that?
I don't understand.
Well,
I don't understand that at
Watered
all.
down.
Okay, so if a sauce is really thick and chunky with like a lot of tomatoes, I just feel like I don't like
I think
that.
Grotto's Pizza
Like-
is like the Isaacs
No.
of.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I
That is
think
not
that-
true.
He didn't mean that. He didn't mean that.
I'm sticking by
I'm about
that.
to get in a
Gro-
fist fight with
sticking by
Colin.
that.
Grotto's pizza is good, but it's not as good as everyone says it is. It's overhyped, but it's still good pizza.
I would have to pass.
Isaac's, on the other hand, rips me off. Every time I go there, I'm
Every time,
disappointed.
every time.
Isaacs doesn't serve pizza, do they?
No, I'm just
No,
saying.
but
I'm
serve
saying
sandwiches.
Isaac's is expensive
crappy.
and small serving sizes, and they're like trying to ration their chips. I don't know why. I get like 10 chips every time.
Facts. Preach it, Brad.
The sandwiches are super small.
No, let him have it.
When I leave, I'm never satisfied with the serving
Amen.
size. I have to go home and eat another dinner.
Yeah,
It's just
I had
not
to do the same thing. The
pleasing.
only reason Isaacs is still in business is because they do all those fundraisers. That's the only reason anyone eats at Isaacs. Is
So-
'cause they're
By the way,
supporting
thank you,
something
Isaacs, for
else.
doing all those fundraisers for us.
Yes,
What is
we
it?
appreciate,
Yeah,
we appreciate
Thank you for nothing
fundraisers.
else. Thank you for literally nothing else.
Yeah.
What is everybody's like favorite restaurant they like to go out to? Like if you get to pick any restaurant you want. Doesn't have to be fine dining or like fast food. Just like your go-to restaurant.
Oh, I know exactly what that is. Suko Thai on Harrisburg Park.
What?
You've never been
That's
to
where
Suko
Max.
Thai?
That's where Max
No, is that like-
seduces
is it a
all his
Thai
dates.
place?
At Suko
Yeah.
Thai.
Oh.
Because he's spicy god.
No,
I
don't
forget.
get spicy.
I
said.
forget what it was called. The new it was the restaurant right next to Park City Center. I forget what it was called, but
BJ
it's like
Brewhouse.
BJ's.
BJ's
no,
Brewhouse.
but what was it before that?
Oh,
Macaroni Grill.
Macaroni Grill.
Dude, my
Macaroni
mom
Grill was
hates macaroni.
Yeah, I heard nothing but bad things.
Yeah,
about
I've
that.
never heard a
Really?
good thing about
Trash.
macaroni
I mean,
grill.
it went out
macaroni-
of business. How
I mean,
could
I
you-
only
Could've been that
really
great.
ate there when I was like, I think the last time I ate there I was probably like 10, so
Yeah.
I don't have very.
Was that the
strong
place where you could
memories.
roll put the bread into shapes and cook it?
I don't remember.
Because I went there once and I think that's what I did. Like they gave me like a roll of bread, like dough, and I put it into like this weird shape, and I cooked it.
Make a penis.
I baked it.
Oh, come on, boys.
On the record.
on the record, you could do that.
Was it worth it, Colin?
It was worth it.
I'll change it.
I didn't say anything explicit.
Me and Farmer ate at this really good diner over the summer too.
What was that
What's-
called?
The Noon Mark
Newmark
in
Diner.
Keene Valley, New York.
What's
It was
that
on the way
diner
home
that
from Lake Placid.
that Chris really likes where they
Burrito burrito.
no, it's a diner. They serve the food on like
the speckled hen.
yeah,
The
speckled hen. They
Oh,
serve the food on
speckled
like
hen.
rocks and stuff. It's
I
real.
was so underwhelmed by the
slate.
speckled hen. It also took 30 minutes for them to make an omelet
God,
for
it was
me.
terrible.
I asked
like-
for a bowl of like cut up like cube potatoes, and I waited the longest time for it, and they gave me about maybe like 10 in there. I'm not sure, but
10 what?
10 cube
Oh,
potatoes,
okay.
not whole potatoes.
Okay,
like
yeah.
Not just that, but their espresso was really, really bitter.
it was lacking.
ridiculous. No,
You know what? Hold on.
Singular.
Farmer, you know what espresso is supposed to be?
no, it was insanely bitter.
Bitter. It's supposed to be
No,
bitter.
but it was
That's how
like
the
worse than
Europeans
bitter.
like it.
That's what espresso is
Colin,
supposed
it was
to be.
almost undrinkable. I drank it, but it was almost.
That's because you're
undrinkable.
soft.
No, I
That's
did.
because you're soft.
Oh, right.
Sounds like
I'm
someone
I'm
is
also a coffee expert, Con. So be careful where you.
sounds like someone's a little
Yeah.
bitter.
Oh,
You
I
could
don't want to
say.
hear it. I'll argue with Farmer about coffee.
You know what, Colin? Let's go get a cup of coffee sometime, and we can talk about it. It'll
All
be
right.
really fun.
Farmer, do you drink your coffee black?
No, but I've
got him.
myself off of it.
Got
I
him.
always drink
You're
my
not even
coffee.
you're not even tasting real coffee then.
Yeah, I will do a
wean myself
favor.
off it.
Christian Groff couldn't be here today, but I know if he was here, he would plug Fat Cow Coffee.
Fat Cow Roasters.
It is kind of pricey, but it is pretty good. I'll give them that. It's good.
I've never had it.
I did my microeconomics project on it. We got an A, so definitely check them out.
There you go.
It's pretty good.
It's local. It's
I know
good
everybody.
coffee.
I know everybody in Lancaster's all hype about Mean Cup, but is that actually good coffee?
It's all the branding.
Christian doesn't.
That's
like
what
Mean Cup,
I
but,
said that, Farmer. I'm
he's
trying to
also-
figure out
but
if it's
he
actually
also
good coffee.
competes with Mean Cup. You know.
One thing we can all agree: Starbucks coffee tastes like sand.
That's not true at all, Farmer.
Okay, you obviously don't drink good coffee.
I have
I have
French.
to agree
I
with
have
Farmer.
black.
I do not think it would
no.
taste like sand.
That's freaking.
I
That
think
is
it
so
tastes
not
like
true. I
coffee,
drink
like-
black. I drink black. I drink a cup of black French roast Starbucks coffee almost every morning, and
Colin
I freaking
loves
love
his
it.
black coffee.
You know what?
I
learned
do
something.
because I'm a real man.
No, let me say this is all from Christian. I know he would explain this if he was here, but he's not here. So he said that French roast is a little over roasted, as in like in general,
Yeah,
so that you
like
get
it's
the
strong.
flavor of the roast rather than the flavor of the bean. But my experience with
What's the
all
difference between the
Starbucks that
roast
was-
and the bean?
Wait, just listen.
all my experience with like Starbucks, like I don't know, I don't get the I can't say that, like the drinks with like a lot of other stuff besides coffee. in
Foofy
there.
drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
But-
drinks that make college kids
but-
overweight.
yeah, but like I did get a cup
think
of
that's
just
the drink that
regular
makes
coffee.
college kids
And I
overweight.
drank it
It
black
is.
just because I just had my first cup of Fat Cow,
That
and I
and,
wanted to compare it to like, Starbucks was like my control group. I guess I could have done like
Wait,
Folgers
what did you-
or
what did
You
you
something.
could have done
compare
like
to?
a bean cup or
What
something.
did you
But-
compare it to?
Fat Cow coffee roasters, and
I bet Fat Cow probably is
it
better.
tasted like sand. I'm not gonna. It tasted a little charred. I
You
guess
get to
would
the
be
bottom of
best
it, and
way.
it's just sand coffee grounds.
But
That's all.
that's just the
real.
way
That's
they
real
make it.
good coffee then.
I've
That
had
means they're
Turkish
actually
coffee.
making
That was
good
they
coffee.
don't even filter it out. They just pour the grounds
but
in the water.
You
and then
know
they
that
stir
you're
it up.
getting. You're not getting like.
Do you guys really know this much about? Like, do you really know?
No.
Like,
I know it all.
I drink
I've had a lot
coffee.
of-
I don't
I've
think
had a-
about.
I-
it. I just
I-
drink.
yeah, no,
I
go
do
on
not know that
taste.
much.
No,
about
I
Dunkin'
know
Donuts
good
is really
coffee.
good, though.
I know
I've heard
good
that, too.
coffee when I taste it, and I know bad coffee when I taste it.
Yeah, I mean
Well,
it.
there's
I
like-
didn't,
at least for me.
I didn't like this
For me,
coffee.
I am a big fan of very specific Starbucks coffee.
The Fat Cow was a lot less bitter. I will say I
like
know
my
what
coffee-
Farmer's
I like my
talking about
coffee
with the
bitter.
espresso at what's it called?
Speckled hen.
And I tasted it at
Espresso's
Starbucks.
supposed to be bitter.
It was just bitter. But the Fat Cow, like, it doesn't taste bitter or like burned. I guess Christian says that means it's over roasted.
I don't know
'cause they
what
use
like.
cheap,
I don't know why
cheap
you guys.
beans,
I don't
and
know
then
why.
they roast it more to.
Accentuate the
That
flavor.
I don't
yeah,
know-
That was what the explanation I got was. I don't know. If,
I don't know.
unfortunately,
I don't
Christian's
know
not
why
here,
you
but
guys drink espresso, but the idea behind espresso is that you're supposed to get like a shot of caffeine as fast as possible.
I don't.
Yeah,
drink-
but
I don't
I've
drink it.
actually read
Nobody drinks
I have an espresso machine,
espresso like out of luxury.
and I have. Sorry, like was I cutting you off?
No, I was just making the point that like people don't drink espresso like sip espresso lightly the same way that they
Farmer
drink
did.
coffee.
Yeah,
That's
why
really
should you
that's not how you drink espresso at all.
Now, how do you know this though?
Because an espresso cup is like that big.
No, it's meant to be
They
enjoyed.
can't see
No,
how
it's
big
really
that
not.
thing
It is meant to be
It's
enjoyed.
It's not really meant to be
It
enjoyed.
is meant to
No,
be enjoyed.
but
It's
look, they're
concentrated,
filming.
and you can really hear the flavor. Not hear the
I-
flavor.
in my
If you're hearing the
Farmer,
flavor.
You are really a connoisseur.
You can really taste the
In,
flavor.
in my
That
experience,
loud
when I went to Spain and I went to Ireland, I think I had espresso both times, and like the cups, the serving size is literally like
But that doesn't.
Four
Yeah,
mean,
it's a
ounces.
European thing. I
That-
don't think it means it tastes worse necessarily.
that doesn't mean you're
It's
not
just-
supposed to enjoy the coffee.
it's
It's just a
supposed
more
to be.
concentrated variety.
It is a super more concentrated, and the more concentrated it gets, the more bitter it's gonna get.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
There might be
Yes.
some truth to that.
I have had good
That's-
espresso
that's
before.
big
The
fact.
espresso machine, an espresso machine I have at my house, I can drink that black and it tastes fine.
You have an espresso machine at your house?
Are you?
Hey, no espresso machine. It's
Farmer
like a
probably
cake
has
top.
one
It's
in his
just
room.
like a Keurig. Like he puts the little thing in, and then the water runs. Like it's the disposable.
Oh yeah, I think I.
cups.
Oh well, okay.
But
I think I should
it
also
uses
mention.
steam.
Max, I
instead
think
of-
I should
Oh,
also
really?
mention
Yeah.
that when I said that I had a cup of Starbucks French roast black coffee, I get it from a Keurig.
Oh really?
I don't
Yeah,
know if
I've
that,
actually
it's
heard.
Starbucks brand coffee.
Yeah, yeah,
and
I've
it's really
heard that
good.
too. like this. I had Starbucks at the store and it was bad, but I've heard this was like the instant coffee, like because I was planning a hiking trip and like some of the people I'm going with like to drink coffee, so I was looking into like instant coffee, like what they have at like a hotel, like you just pour it in and you stir it up, and that I heard that the Starbucks was the best. It was like
that's like being the best at the worst of something.
But like I don't know, what's the difference between that and like the K cups or whatever they're called?
Well, that's what I'm talking. That's what I was talking about. I'm not proud of my K cup addiction. I know that it's not.
That's pricey too. You got
I know. Well, yeah.
Well, at least
it's cheaper than buying it every day at Starbucks.
That's true. It's still expensive though. And I'm also not proud of it. It's pretty like wasteful, yeah.
No, but if you buy at BJ's, you can actually buy in bulk usually. So my mom will actually do that because she's a BJ's club member. So she'll buy like a ton of K cups for like a bulk price. And
yeah, but it's still really wasteful.
Shout out to BJ's Wholesale Club.
Hey.
Also, shout out to Farmer's
Costco.
Mom.
Yes, BJ's is definitely better than Costco's.
And
Farmer's Mom. Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out.
I think Costco.
Well, where's the nearest
I
Costco?
think Township is Costco and Hempfield is BJ's.
Costco catered my bar mitzvah. Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think
That's good stuff.
because there's that BJ's right on Centerville Road.
Yeah, my sister works there. My sister works there.
BJ's is definitely the
Say, I wanted
Hempfield
to-
plug, but Costco is
that was
the Township
the same
plug.
place that.
So there is a Costco in Township.
There's a Costco.
There's
in
Costco
Lancaster.
close. I don't know where it's at. I don't know how to get
Yeah,
there.
I've never seen it.
It's down. I think it's down.
It's by
Like 30.
there's like a
Like
Best
by
Buy
like
around there.
the Greenfield exit.
My
right?
grandparents live in Township and they're Costco people. I can't believe we're talking about this.
Well, the general theme
This
of
is
this
so
is
irrelevant.
food.
So back into the topic we started on.
Well, it's just
That
food.
Pizza.
Oh, wait.
Favorite food. Yeah.
Have one.
This whole
I guess-
podcast has been about
I guess
food.
this whole episode has just been about food.
It has
really.
been about food.
What time do you guys have to get back to?
Food's important.
I got 5 minutes.
We got lunch.
Yeah, lunch is in 5
Well,
minutes.
all right.
We don't
So,
have to- we have 5 minutes. You don't have to wrap up.
well, what do you want? I mean, we've just been talking about coffee the past 20 minutes.
You said you wanted to take the podcast where it goes. Let it go.
Let it go,
So
man.
it appears that Colin wants to tussle.
I don't want to tussle.
Well,
I mean, we have time. We have 5 minutes.
If anyone could see the look that Colin has given Bailey, he's
It is-
definitely one to
I
fight.
feel threatened.
I mean, we all know Colin
I'm
knows less about coffee than he thinks.
I'm
he
having a good time.
This is coming from my
Yeah,
You
right.
want to talk about?
I'm
If you
not
want
saying
to
I
talk
know more,
about?
I'm just saying
If
he's
you want to
far
talk
away.
about people who talk about things they don't know anything about, like the list of the number of times where you talk about
Farmers get
something you don't
roasted.
understand,
Just like
it's
coffee.
The
It
thing
goes
is,
down to the floor.
You call me out on that, and I accept it.
No, you do not. No, you do not. You do not accept it at all.
I will not
You just
accept.
get. You just
I'm
get.
not saying I'm any more knowledgeable. I
No,
just
Ryan.
feel like he's kind of
Farmer,
on
as a person who drinks coffee every day,
I
has
also
traveled
drink
to
coffee
two
every
different.
day.
Has
I
traveled.
think most
No,
people drink coffee. Every day.
as a
I don't.
person,
I do not.
as
I
a
do not.
person
How
who
do you
has
survive?
tried multiple different kinds of coffee in their house, drinks
I
coffee
do as
on
well.
a daily basis, has traveled to 2 different foreign countries and tried coffee in
Does
2
that make
different
you an
foreign
expert,
countries.
Colin?
It doesn't make me an expert, but I think I feel pretty qualified to
All right, listen.
talk on this.
Let me just say,
on-
this
talk
is
on
everything I
topic.
know about coffee. You can get it iced.
Nothing.
You can get it with sugar and creamer sometimes.
Farmer likes it that way.
Cold brew coffee
That's-
is so
that's-
good.
that's-
Iced coffee is my go-to. But there's one thing I know about coffee that the only time I ever had bad coffee really is when one time I was like looking at it and it was like clear. Like
Ooh,
the
that's
inside
not good.
when you're looking
Sounds
down the
like
mug,
water.
the inside is dark and the outside is like translucent.
Well, that's like
You just
diner
gotta
coffee.
stir it.
transparent. Yeah,
They
no,
make
it's-
really weak coffee.
Farmer,
I was
Farmer,
drinking-
I just have one question for you. How are you going to try to tell me that you know more about coffee?
I'm
than
not
when
saying
you-
I
when you
do.
drink- when you don't even drink real coffee, bro.
I do.
Talk to me when you drink black coffee.
Why
How do
is
they
it
drink
always
coffee in
the
space?
same?
That's the question.
What?
How do they drink coffee in space? Do they drink coffee in space?
They like.
They kinda
zoom
have
out
No,
to,
there's like
bring in
you've
cup.
never seen the YouTube videos.
They have
There's
bags?
like little bubbles in the air, and then they just like swim up
They
to
slurp
them and
it
just
up.
slurp it out of the air. They don't need a cup or anything.
You know what we should talk about next time? We should talk about
What's up?
space exploration.
I'll
We
be
could
the first to
definitely
admit
t-
I
we could
don't know
definitely talk about
anything
space exploration.
As far as
I
exploration,
watched
I'm not an
every
expert.
Star Wars movie probably twice
There
at
we go.
least, so I would consider myself an expert, Ryan.
Right.
That is going to be the next episode: advancements in science and where we are and where we're headed.
So everybody do some research.
All right, everybody, including listeners, do some research about space and really let us know what you know.
Space or science in general, you know, climate change.
If you
Climate change.
If you have any
Climate change.
questions, you can call in,
Oh, I
and
can
then
talk
we'll
about
take
climate change all day.
Boss,
or
they can't.
lack thereof.
It's
They
20,
can't
it's
see
20,
atomic
it's
timing
50 degrees
over
outside
the
in late April.
degrees.
Explain that, Bill
Yeah,
Nye.
It snowed April 17th. That's got to be a record. But can we go there?
What?
Really, can we go there?
Yes,
We'll
yes.
see
we
you on
can.
next episode of
Tagging Bill
Off
Nye.
the Track on the Record. Make sure to check out WHHS and Hempfield Happenings. For Off the Track on the Record, this is Bailey.
Max.
Ryan.
Colin.
And Brady.
See you next time where we talk about space.